Good evening, everybody. So this is take 2 of today's live stream. So my name is Greg, and you're watching G Light Travels. I just went live on my laptop, but yeah, no one seemed to be joining. So I don't really know what is going on. No one is joining here either, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, we had a really exciting planned evening of live stream entertainment for you guys. So yeah, we're going to do the usual Q&A for living in Thailand, traveling in Thailand, all that kind of stuff. I was going to tell you about the hotel I stayed at in Jom Tien, the happy Jom Tien beachfront place. Jom Tien Plaza Hotel. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's no one here. What is the point? Hello, Abby Feldman. Welcome to live stream. You single? What state? So I'm guessing you are a bot of some sort. So good evening, everybody. My name is Greg, and welcome to G Light Travels. So in today's live stream, we're going to have the usual Q&A of living in Thailand, traveling in Thailand. If you've got any questions to ask about Thailand, I am your man, because I've been living here for over 10 years. I've been working here, yeah, I know, quite a bit. Are you single? What state are you? No, I'm not single. I'm not in a state. I'm in a very good peace of mind. I'm in no state. We're also going to talk about, yeah, the happy Jom Tien beachfront hotel that I stayed in last week. Go check out the long video if you haven't seen it. It's actually doing quite well, to my surprise. We're also going to talk about the Jom Tien Plaza Hotel, which had a nice surprise for us, but I shall reveal that later on in the live stream. So, does anyone have any questions they would like to ask me about living in Thailand, about traveling here, anything at all? And give me a moment whilst I see if I can get it up on my computer as well, so then I can answer people if they've got any questions. So yeah, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat, unless you are Abby Feldman, which means you are a Nigerian scammer. Or something like that. Oh, let's mute that so you can't hear me twice. Can everyone hear me okay? I'll bring the phone a little bit closer to my pretty face. Yeah, so we did try and start the live stream on my computer. It didn't seem to be working. There was no one coming into live stream. I'm having issues. I'm scheduling live streams, and then I can't open the scheduled live stream on my phone, at least. It just doesn't show. So I have to open a new one, which doesn't have any details of what I was going to talk about. It's very annoying. Yeah, anyway, is there anyone who'd like to introduce themselves in the chat? Does anyone have any questions about Thailand, about the food, about the weather, about traveling, about what places to see, about scams, because they do happen here. Yeah, about working here. Maybe you are thinking of moving over here. Yeah, I can provide and answer as good as I can to my knowledge, yeah, for your pleasure. And it's all for fun and for free. So yeah, hit me up in the chat box if there's anyone who'd like to introduce themselves. Anyone there? Is there anyone there? Or should I just start talking? Okay, yeah, I'm going to start talking. I'm going to tell you about the Happy Jomtien Beachfront Guest House, which I stayed at for 3 nights last week. Check out the long video. It's already on my channel, G Light Travels, if you haven't seen that. And overall, I had a really good stay there. In terms of value for money, you cannot get any better than the Happy Jomtien Guest House. It's right on the beachfront, overlooking Jomtien Beach. I was on the 2nd floor. I had a balcony, so I could chill on the balcony. I could watch the world go by. I could, watch the beach. You know, see the sea, see the islands in the distance. It was beautiful. In terms of the room was okay. It was a little bit basic. It had a large, queen-size double bed. Had an old TV. AC was decent, and I had a what do you call it? A ceiling fan that spins around. So I really like that. So that was good. The service was pretty good there as well. So they came and cleaned the room super quick. If I, put the little sign on the door handle, please make up room, they came in like super quick. I'll just go out for 20 minutes and the room would be cleaned. I'll have new bottles of water. Hello, welcome to the live stream. And I'd have some coffee as well, little coffee sachets to be precise. So that was all good. Bathroom was a little bit disappointing though. If you've seen the long video, you've seen how the bathroom floor, it looked like it was almost an on-purpose pattern, a design of the bathroom floor, but it wasn't. It was just disintegrating away. You couldn't actually see the bits, but yeah, it's probably so old it just disintegrated away. Shower was basic and clean, although I did have a nice hair to greet me on the shower head as I checked in. But they had an interesting sloping parcel shelf, above the sink where you put all your toiletries. It was kind of like at this angle. Yeah, not like this, but it was like this. So you couldn't put anything to stand up, it would all kind of fall off. So yeah, overall, the accommodation was old, but it was decent, it was clean. However, the worst thing about this place was the noise. Oh my gosh. Mark, yo, what's up? Bleep. What's up, my friends? How you doing, mate? I'm just talking gibberish to 7 people in the room. I was telling them about the Happy Jomtien Beachfront Guest House. Yeah, the worst aspect of that place was the noise. So basically the balcony doors couldn't close properly, but when you push them together, they kind of separated, push again, separate. So I had this little kind of lock, this latch, which you'd pull over, try and lock it, but it wouldn't push the doors closed. So any noise from outside would come in the room, which you wouldn't think, yeah, it's not a big deal, maybe a bit of traffic. No, think again. So first night I slept, I was woken up at 5:30 AM by this very loud techno music pumping out from the beach. Actually, I quite like the tune. It was kind of like high pitch, ding 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 ding. Yeah, I'm not doing it justice, I'm afraid. So that woke me up for about an hour. I stayed awake because the tunes were pumping. I was like, oh. And then they had some. They were doing some road works, or they were like sewage construction or something in the road. So they had this massive machine. It was going really loud. So in the daytime, if I wanted to have a nap, I couldn't have a nap because of that noise as well. So I was a little bit sleep deprived the first 24 hours, 48 hours I was staying there. So that was a bit annoying. That was the worst thing about staying in that hotel by far. However, they also had on the 4th floor this like roof terrace, which with a bit of investment, a bit of TLC, could be really nice. They could clean it up, put a little bar up there, and it has stunning views over the Gulf of Thailand, over Jomtien Beach, uninterrupted by the AC units, which I could see from my balcony, and all the wiring as well. You know, if you've been to Thailand, you've seen the wiring. Did you try their breakfast buffet? No, there was fuck all breakfast at this place. This was basically a guest house, not a hotel. So yeah, I'm not talking about the Jomtien Plaza place, which you know very well, just as I do. Talking about the Happy Jomtien beachfront place. They had no breakfast. It was a very basic kind of lobby as you walked in, a couple of chairs. There was a fridge. I don't know if that was for customer use or not. That was it. Yeah, but I paid 850 baht a night to stay overlooking the beach. Like, that was fantastic value for money. You could not beat it. Aside from the noise, it was okay. And yeah, check out the video if you haven't seen it. On the second floor, when I checked in, the second floor where I was staying, it had this mural on the wall of these kind of scantily clad, basically naked women. And I was like, okay, kind of a pink silhouette of naked women, kind of like pole dancers. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't a family-friendly hotel. And then I went to the third floor. They had like black silhouettes of kind of musicians. So I was like, okay, they've got different theme silhouettes for each floor. That's fine then. But yeah, no, it was a cool little place. I quite liked it. Mark R, any questions about Jomtien Plaza Hotel? Oh, you probably asked, that was a question about Jomtien Plaza Hotel, wasn't it? Did you try their breakfast buffet? We did on the last day. So moving on to the next hotel, which is the Jomtien Plaza Hotel. They have a breakfast buffet. It was rubbish. It was fucking crap. It was only, what, 120 baht per adult and 60 baht per kid. So it wasn't that expensive. But yeah, they had a poor spread. They had some like chicken sausages, which were below average. Ham, I didn't even try that, little minging. They had, the only decent thing was the chili stir fry, which is not really what I want to eat for breakfast, but it's the only kind of something that looked appetizing in the buffet breakfast. They had lots of fruit, and there was shitload of flies landing on the fruit, little midgy flies and big black flies as well. So yeah, that wasn't great. Did you try the breakfast buffet, Mark? And if so, was it to one's liking? Sorry, I'm just multitasking. Ooh, okay, I can do that as well. Yeah, and then to top it off, they had rats outside. So we were placed on the ground floor, and we had a terrible view. Basically, the view was of where they dump their rubbish. This little shed where they put the rubbish in and kind of rubble, and that was it. And there was loads of rats there. Yes, it was a bun fight. Okay, when we went there, it was basically all Russian tourists. But when you went there, you said it was another nationality, I believe. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it was all Russians. Yeah, so you know, breakfast etiquette wasn't too bad. When we went to the Rembrandt, it was a very different nationality, all Indians. So it was a bit of a, you know, a bit of a free-for-all, you know, get your elbows out kind of thing. So yeah, that was fun. Now I'm just looking at myself on YouTube. Is it better if I do it like this? Oh, orientation is locked. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I can't do it like that. Ah, that's weird, because there was not a single Indian guest when we checked in. Maybe they had like tour groups going there, because most of the Indians, they like to go to Central Pattaya, you know, kind of the back end of Soi Marine, where it joins from Walking Street to that Soi. That's the Arab and Indian quarter, where every single restaurant is Arab or Indian. All the clientele are Arab or Indian, and most of the workers are Arab, Indian, or Nepalese of Indian ethnicity, basically. So, welcome to the live stream if you're new. My name is Greg, and you're watching G-Like Travels. So please do check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already subscribed. Don't mind me while I take a puff of my illegal e-cigarette. It's ridiculous they're illegal here. Ridiculous. Anyway, we got anyone else who would like to introduce themselves in the live chat? I am primed and ready to answer any of your questions. Anyway, how are you doing, Mark? How is life in Hua Hin treating you? Are you multitasking, doing a lesson, teaching what you're teaching, present perfect tense, and seeing my wonderful live stream at the same time? Synchronicity and all that. Where are you off to next? Good question. Well, as I'm in between jobs, I would love to do a bit more travelling, but budget, I don't know if I've got enough budget for that. So definitely going somewhere at Christmas. I want to go to the Philippines. Wife's not too keen on that idea, so maybe Vietnam, Cambodia, somewhere abroad, but somewhere not too far away. Hua Hin is great, no rain here, unlike Bangkok. Yes, well, it didn't rain today, and it didn't rain the other day. We've got a lot of new people in the room. Welcome, guys. My name is Greg, so you're watching G-Light Travels. If you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, please go and do so. What's that? Boots. Hi, Boots. How are you doing? Please feel free to introduce yourself in the chat if you'd like to get a mention, or you got any questions for me about living in Thailand, about traveling in Thailand, or anything of that nature. I mean, Mark would be happy to share his experience of living in Thailand as well. He, like myself, he's a bit of an expert when it comes to living here. Yeah, it hasn't been raining here at all. Not today. In fact, I don't think it's rained since we came back. We arrived back from Pattaya, was it day before yesterday? Yeah, it hasn't rained at all. So I think the seasons are changing. I mean, I think today is officially the cold season. Mohammed, alaikum, salam alaikum. Sorry, my Arabic is a bit rusty. Kaif al-hal. That's it. Ismi Greg. That's it. That's all I know in Arabic. Anyway, yeah, if you are new here, my name is Greg. Please do go and check out my YouTube channel, G-Light Travels. Any new subscribers would be much appreciated. Please make sure you check out my new video about the cheapest, the best value budget hotel you can get right on the beach in Pattaya. And it is under £20 a night, under $26 a night, right on the beach, with a balcony as well. You cannot beat that. If anyone can beat that, I will do something nice for you. You know, something mutually agreeable. So yeah, please do feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. If you've got any questions about living in Thailand, about traveling here, JBM Travels in the house. Woot woot. Hey JBM, how are you doing, buddy? We were just talking about my experiences in Jomtien Pattaya last week. So I think, yeah, JBM was with me when I live streamed last week, and I was at the Happy Beachfront. Soon names will be changing to your @name. Do you mean you're changing your YouTube name? If I'm not mistaken, is that correct, JBM? So yeah, if anyone in the room hasn't checked out JBM Travels YouTube channel, please go and do so. He's the true UK traveller. He's been to more places in the UK than I've had cooked English breakfast, and I've had a lot. Let's put it that way. So yeah, anyway, I was just saying about the Happy Jomtien guest house stroke hotel. Yeah, how I was staying there last week. Good evening, Sawadee Kap. Sorry, I cannot read Thai. Pom an Pasatai Madai Kap. So if you can introduce yourself in English, Di Magna. YouTube name changing to the @ handle from the names you see now. I see. Does my name have an @ handle? I don't even know. It does, doesn't it? You can see how professional I am. No, I'm not out there this week. Well, we were supposed to be going to immigration yesterday. That didn't happen. Hence, well, we came back to Bangkok. We came home. On lives. Okay. Okay. What happens if I chat? Does it say @? No. Okay, I don't know. You know way more about YouTube stuff than me. I'm not very techie, to be honest with you. I can barely start the bloody live stream. I can't, well, I did start it from the scheduled live stream on my laptop, but I couldn't start it on my phone. I don't know. JBM, what do you live stream from? Do you live stream from your phone or from a laptop? Because I cannot live stream from a scheduled, you know, pre-scheduled live stream on my phone. I click on the schedule thing in the top right hand corner. Add a Q&A. What do you have for dinner? Okay, try it. Start Q&A. What do you have for dinner? Can I start that? Answer. Popcorn. Can everyone see that question? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Click on it, then go. Click on it, then click go live. Yeah, that's what I did. Didn't work. I could go live on a new stream, but it's not the scheduled one. I want that to bugger off. I'll get that to bugger off. Milk for dinner. Oh, you can see it. Oh, you can see it. Okay, I'm going to experiment here. Let's see. How do we ask questions like that? Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's start. Ah, Q&A. New. Oh, for fuck's sake, go away. Ah. Drag here to end Q&A. Ah, that's how we do it. In the recycle bin. Yes, thank you, JBM. I just worked that out. Okay, let's start another question. What's your favorite food? Not the most exciting of questions, is it? I can't think of anything else. What's your favorite food? How exciting is that question, eh? Hotel prices for next year in the UK a lot higher. Oh dear, why is that? Oh, this is shit. I'm getting rid of that question. Why the hotel prices getting higher? Is it just the cost of living is going up and up? Milk for dinner. I hope it's booby milk. I'm just kidding. Blackpool is higher, really? I thought they were struggling to fill the hotels in Blackpool. I thought it was one of those, you know, deprived seaside towns that it was really, you know, struggling to get guests in. So therefore, I would have thought that they would be lowering the prices. Ah, £20 or less Blackpool hotels are disparate. Oh, that's a shame. Because, yeah, Blackpool was renowned for having the cheap little guest houses, cheap little hotels. Nothing like the Trouville, where I stayed for £20. Now, that was for me a bargain. Not as good as the bargains that JBM Travels can get. But for me, personally, that was a bargain. Having said that, the Happy Jom Tien place where we stayed was £850, 850 baht a night, which was around £20. Yeah, I think it was about 20 quid a night. So that was pretty damn good as well. You know, overlooking the beach in Thailand with a balcony to chill out on. It had its quirks, like the noise kept me awake most nights. Yeah, the bathroom was pretty grotty. Anyway, go and see it for yourself in the long video already. I don't class hotels as a hotel if it's a shared bathroom. It's just a room, not a hotel. Yeah, same. I don't do shared bathrooms anymore. Having said that, I did do it in the pod hotel, but that's because I had no choice. I wanted to review a pod hotel, and you have to have a shared bathroom, because you can't have a pod hotel as a bathroom in the pod. That's physically impossible. Unless you just, I don't know, pee in a bottle. But yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah, so I don't do shared bathrooms anymore. In fact, I haven't done them for a long time. I'm a bit fussy in my old age. So we got anyone else in the room that would like to introduce themselves in the chat? Or is there anyone who hasn't checked out my YouTube channel, G Like Travels, yet? Everyone please comment. Yeah, please do comment. Where are you from? What are you doing? What did you have for dinner? But don't tell us your favourite food, because that's just a boring question, isn't it? Should we start a poll? Let's see, let's start a poll. I never ask a question. Okay, where should I go next? Oh shit, it's a yes no one. Oh, I'm rubbish at this. Nah, fuck it. Fuck it, I can't be arsed. Sorry, no questions, no polls. It's too technical for me. Anyway, let's move on to the next hotel. Tell you a little bit about that. So I stayed the Happy Jomtien beachfront for 3 nights. That's where I did the live stream last week. Then I moved to the Jomtien Plaza Hotel for 3 nights, stayed there with the family. Now this hotel on Agoda looks quite nice. It's got a big swimming pool. The rooms look quite plush. Yeah, got nice balconies. I was like, yeah, sweet. I had a really good deal, 1,800 baht for 3 nights. So that's about 13 quid a night. I was like, yeah, that's on. You can't get any better than that. And then we checked in, and it was like a dungeon. As soon as you open the door to the hotel room, it was really musty. There was no kind of natural air. You couldn't open the windows because on the ground floor all the mosquitoes would come in. The AC was terrible. So we were lying there at night and just sweating. It was like being in a sauna. Yeah, the AC took ages to come round. There's a big room to cool down the whole room. And then to top it off, we had a view of just some earth, some rubble, some rubbish, and there was loads of rats. So yeah, there wasn't 1, there wasn't 2, there was 3, there was 4 rats running around outside, right outside our kind of balcony doors. Yeah, it was awful. Sawadee Kab, welcome if you are new. My name is Greg and this is G Light Travels. Please subscribe and check out my channel if you haven't already done so. I don't go out my way to do bad hotel review or knowing it's going to be bad. Yeah, that's probably a good idea because, you know, you're going to come across hotels that are going to be bad. No, I didn't ask for a refund because A, I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, I should have asked to move rooms, but I didn't know if they had any other family rooms. And yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. I was just lazy. And then the next day, they didn't clean our hotel. Sorry, our room. So I asked the cleaning ladies if they could clean the room, and they were like, yeah, later. And then like 1 hour, they didn't come back. 2, 3, 4 hours later, they came and knocked on the room. It was about 4:30 in the afternoon. I was having a little sleep. My missus answered, and she's like, no, my husband's sleeping. You can't clean now. So then, yeah, they didn't clean the first day. Next morning, we asked, can you clean the room? Because, yeah, we've got no bog roll, we've got no water, no clean towels. You know, it's luxury problems, but when you pay for a hotel, you expect this kind of stuff. And they're like, later. It was like, how long? How much later? We really need the room cleaned. So eventually, yeah, they did come in. Next time I ask for a hotel refund, I should have done, but I don't think the rules are as strict on hotel refunds as they are in the UK. In my experience, they normally just say, no, we can't refund, because the booking I booked is like super cheap one, super good deal, is non-refundable. So therefore, I don't think they'll be willing to refund. They're normally pretty tight here on giving refunds. Anyway, is there anyone else in the room who would like to introduce themselves? Hello there, Sawadee Kab. How are you doing? What is your name? Would you like to introduce yourself? Kun Chia Lai Kab. Pom Chia Greg. My YouTube channel is G Light Travels. I don't know how to say that in Thai. So yeah, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and comment on my videos. That would be much appreciated. Although the new video is doing quite well. The Happy Jomtien Beachfront Hotel review is doing quite well in terms of views, so I'm quite pleased with that. Michael Jai, so I'm going to see, can I copy and paste? Wait, I'm going to Google Translate what you said in Thai. Give me a moment, and then I will try and reply in Thai. Bep nung nakap. So let's see. I like Pao. Pom Chern P Club.
Pom Chern Pao Club.
Ah, your name is Pao. Okay, Yindi Terujak Kun Pao. Pom Chia Greg. And my channel is G Light Travels. Oh, you got some more stuff for me to translate. Okay, Bepnum Cap, I will translate. Where are you from, Pao? Let me just translate this. I have already followed. Excellent. Good man. Dimak Mak Nakap. Kapun Cab. Blackpool for the dates I'm going is £30 minimum for one night. That is about 9% higher than last time. That is not good. Not good. And are you getting a better service? Are you getting a bigger room? Are you getting more sausages in your English breakfast? More bacon, more beans? No, I think not. Sorry to hear that, JBM. What about other places? Are the prices of hotels going down or going up? Yeah, that's loads. That's loads. Maybe that's just, I don't know, representative of the cost of living going up and up in the UK. One of the reasons why we left, because we were sick of it. You know, paying through the roof and you get shit service. It's just like, no. What? What about Premier Inns? Are they still cheap? You know, if you book them well in advance, or you book some random town that's not popular with tourists, that's what we used to do. So we stayed in Taunton in a Premier Inn. We stayed in Weymouth in a Premier Inn. That was pretty good. Where did we stay? We stayed somewhere in the Midlands, just outside Birmingham. Kidderminster. Stayed in Kiddie in a Premier Inn. We stayed in Belfast in a Premier Inn. That one wasn't cheap, but that was pretty good for a capital city. Yeah, I hope they're not going up, because we'll be going back next Easter. We might want to travel a bit around the UK. They go up and down. Yeah, I think dependent on demands, they go up and down. So, is there anyone else who would like to introduce themselves in the chat? Any questions about living in Thailand? You know, if you're thinking of traveling here, or you're thinking of moving here, do feel free, to shoot me a question. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Remember to like the live. Yes, thank you, JBM. Yeah, remember to like the live. And for any of my Thai subscribers, please go and look at JBM Travels YouTube channel. He travels around the UK a lot, around Anglet a lot. So yeah, he's a great guy to go and follow. Check out his videos. Nakab? I don't know how to promote you in Thai. Sorry. Maria Oktai, where are you today? Bangkok, Pattaya, or what? Good question. Very good question, Maria. So basically, we came back from Pattaya 2 days ago, and we are now back in Bangkok, where we live. Where are you from, Maria? Please feel free to introduce yourself. No worries, JBM. Always a pleasure. Never a chore. Go and Google Translate and promotion me. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Okay, wait. Let me do that, JBM. So I'm going to write... What shall I write? Hey. Okay, let's switch that. Why isn't it working? Please subscribe and comment. Indonesia! Ah, I know Indonesia. Yes. Ako Bule. Ako Greg. Where in Indonesia? Are you from Jakarta? From Sumatra or Bali? Please subscribe and comment to JBM Travels YouTube channel. Oops. Channel. Thank you for the hearts, whoever sent them. Much appreciated. Right, let's translate this in Thai. Okay. I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat, JBM. It probably won't mean anything to you. There we go. So yeah, for all my Thai subscribers, please check out JBM Travels. You might have a whole new demographic of watchers. Because you know, Thai people love England, they love the UK. Bandung, Todai bin Bandung. It's rainy and cold. Really? I thought Indonesia would be hot. Can you speak much English, Maria? I'm guessing your English is quite good. You can write good English anyway. I'm just going to see where Bandung is. Let's go on Google Maps. Already posted it before you posted it. What did you post? Sorry, I'm lost. What did JBM post? I'm not sure. Can you read it out? No fucking chance. Actually, I can if it's in karaoke. Okay. Pord Titam Le Sereng Kwam Kid Hen Diti Ching YouTube Kang JBM Travel. They haven't got a clue.
โปรดกดติดตามและแสดงความคิดเห็
Can
น
you hear that?
ได้ที่ช่อง YouTube ของ JBM Travel
Did you hear that?
โปรดกดติดตามและแสดงความคิดเห็นได้ที่ช่อง YouTube ของ JBM
BM Travels. I don't know if you could hear that. Well, I'm just checking out where Bandung is. Ah, that is... Oh, Chris. Is it Chris, Maria? Are you Chris, Maria? Press the mic button. No clue. Did you hear it, JBM? I don't know if you heard it at all. But yeah, if you are here, please smash the like button for the live. Please go and check out my new videos. I've got loads more videos coming out on my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe and check out JBM Travels YouTube channel as well. Okay, mate, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. And make sure you don't lose the plot again. That was funny though. That cracked me up seeing that. Yeah, appreciate you dropping by, JBM. You have a good day, mate. Got to go remember to like. Oh, yes. You got to like. Got to smash that like button. So, do we have anyone else in the room who would like to introduce themselves or any questions for my good self? If you've got any questions about traveling to Thailand or about living here, I am the man to ask. Seeing as I have, over 10 years worth of experience of living in Thailand and Southeast Asia. 1 year of which, excuse me, was in Philippines, in Manila. So, if anybody out there, anybody like to ask me some questions, feel free to send me a message. Wait, I'm just going to turn off the AC. It's getting a bit chilly. It's gone below 25 degrees. Give me a moment, please. Right, I am back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. So, do we have anyone else in the room who would like to introduce themselves? Please tell us where you are from, what you are doing, what you have for dinner. And if you've got any questions, just leave a comment on your video about the terrible shock of a shower. Okay, awesome. I will check that out once the live stream is finished. You're staying, JBM, or did you say you were going? Of course, I don't want you to go, but... Any more questions? Anybody like to ask me a question about living in Thailand or traveling? 2 minutes more, excellent. See, JBM, you're losing it has an effect on me. I'm starting to sing, and I can't sing for shit. Whereabouts are you at the moment, JBM? Are you at home in London, or are you on your travels? Da, 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 da. Anybody else like to ask me any questions? Sadly, Bones John is not in the room. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny as fuck. What happened to you that day? Why did you suddenly lose the plot? It was good though. I like that. Ah, the shower looks like a dump. I've just seen your comment pop up. I'll go and check out properly later on. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Are you doing a live? Ah. Did it bump up the number of viewers when you lost the plot? Where's Bones John? He's not here. Yes, good. So if I strip off, start dancing around, no, I can't do that. I'll get banned from YouTube, won't I? If I start singing, then maybe the number of viewers will suddenly skyrocket. Who knows? Anybody else in the chat like to say hello? I reckon Bones John is having a nap. If you're watching this on repeat, Bones John, we do miss you. Well, I hope you had a good nap. 40 minutes. Wow, doesn't the time fly when you have a live stream? Do you find the time goes really quickly when you're live streaming, JBM? It does for me. I find doing them the current way, you are not in phone mode, not TV mode. I feel you get more views, more people talking. Not sure what you mean there. Doing them the current way. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Do you mean as it is now? I mean, I was thinking of doing a live stream in a more interesting place, like somewhere at night time, for example, in Bangkok. Only get notified 15 minutes ago about the live. Ah, what happens if I press this? Let's share it. Can you flip it around? Oh, yes. So I can live stream and I can flip you around. So if I went out somewhere interesting in Bangkok at night time, like Soy Cowboy or around one of the nightlife areas, that maybe would get me a lot more views. What do you reckon, JBM? Any requests on where I should go in Bangkok at night time or in the daytime? But I normally do live streams at night and it's cooler. That could maybe be quite interesting and maybe get me lots more views. You're currently in phone mode and that is better for me as I feel more people join and talk. Cool. So that's better than doing it on my laptop, for example, I guess is what you were pertaining to. I like the parrot emoji. I can't see the emojis on my phone, it's too small, but I can see them here. Let's do a heart. Let's just have a little play. Let's do some party poppers. Don't know what the point of those is. If you do it in TV mode, long ways, then it's less people. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't really look like a live stream. You know, obviously for shorts, you would do it in, what do you call it? It's not, is it landscape? No, portrait. Yeah, this is portrait, isn't it? Yeah, shorts and live should be in portrait, and then long vids in landscape. I think I've got that the right way round. I'm not 100% sure. So is there anyone else who would like to come into the live chat and get the chatting going? Any more questions? Any more comments? Poetry gets more. Ha! So you mean if I start reciting poetry and get more viewers? I don't know any poetry. I'm not that sophisticated, unfortunately. Right, I think I am going to sign off soon if there's no one else who would like to chat. So I'll give you guys, listen, 2 minutes, to come and ask me any questions about living in Thailand. Only use TV mode if you have a guest. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, get some collaboration going, which is what I'd like to do eventually. Portrait mode. So, is there anybody out there? See you soon, JBM. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. Right, so I think that's about it for today. Unless we get a late surge of people coming into the live stream. Oh, do you remember what I did last week? Every time let's try that. Every time I went outside of my balcony and I flipped you guys around, I got a surge of people coming into live stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my balcony here and show you what we can see. I don't know if you're going to see anything actually. So this is Bangkok at night time. We've got the expressway over there. We've got kind of a guest house there. We've got the tennis club just down there. And then, yeah, here is looking towards central Bangkok, all the high rises over there. That's kind of towards Ekka Mai, Thong Lo Way. We can actually see the Mahanakorn Tower. You guys probably can't make it out, just over there. So we've got, yeah, pretty mad view overlooking Bangkok. It's pretty nice. And yeah, really chilled kind of Thai style neighborhood down here. So if you were ever wondering, this is what it looks like from our balcony. Nah, that's not getting me more views. Not getting a surge of people coming in. Oh well, I tried. Right guys, so yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you very much if you came by. Yeah, I shall be trying to live stream every week, roughly at the same time. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.